Well, good morning, everybody. It is Thursday already? How did that happen? It's almost Labor Day weekend. And yet here we are, building stuff. So I know I'm only talking to myself right now, but hopefully we'll have a few of you join us here in a little bit. Yesterday we made some really good progress. We got the video poker machine working. And that meant that now we have slots, we have video poker, and we have roulette all working. And so I feel like that's enough to try to go live with. I still have grand aspirations to do craps and to do blackjack at a minimum. But I think there's also an opportunity to do, for example, a bunch of different video poker games. The video poker game that I really like is called Deuce is Wild, and twos are wild. But that changes a whole lot about the evaluator and how a number of things work. And so we need to think about those things too. How do we build an evaluator that can handle different kinds of poker games? What about the ones where there's jokers? Right now we have 2 extra cards in the deck. So there's lots of different kinds of video poker games, and we'll eventually get to those. But I think for now, we are going to just pause where we are functionality-wise. And what we need to do now is really clean up a lot of the user interface stuff. So I feel good from a user, well, I should say, from a voice UI perspective, I feel good, right? The user can say what they want to say, and they're able to get the game moving or rolling or whatever it is they want to do, and they can check their balance. I think they can check their balance, right? Let's get right into it. What if I say, what is my balance? Did I build that? Nope, let's try this. Don't even know if my service is actually running. Looks like it is. Turn up some volume so you can actually hear it. And let's say, what is my balance?
You currently have 1,397 coins available. What do you want to play next?
Okay, so there's some things that we need to dig into for that, but they currently have 1,300 coins available. Let's do bet 100 on slots. Let's see if we can win some money.
You got orange, bell, orange. That is not a winning spin. You lost 100 coins. What do you want to play next?
Okay, so there's one thing that stands out to me instantly for slots, which is that I don't love the slot machine noise we have. I still think it would be interesting to have a different sound effect for each shape, but I don't know that we can do that very effectively, because what is the sound of an orange versus the sound of a lemon? Gold Zulu, good morning. So I think that would be the coolest, is to be able to go like bing, bong, bing, right? And like give you different sound effects. Oh, that still might be pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know how I come up with a different squish for lemon, orange, cherry, grapes. But I'm with you. I see what you're saying. This is not a product endorsement, but I have to talk to you guys about something, because I just got out of the shower, if it's not obvious. And I used this stuff. Let's see if I can find it. I got this for my birthday in July. Yeah, this stuff. Cold shower, ice cold body scrub. I didn't really know what I was getting or whatever. Like I tend to run really hot. And my wife got me this for my birthday, just as a funny, like, hey, I really know you gift, which was very sweet. And I've used it a couple times. I can't even explain to you how cold this stuff is. It has everything that would make your skin feel cold. And for a while after the shower, like I'm just like I can just still feel like there's this cold something all over me. Anyway, it's bizarre, because anyway, just something to talk about. So So sound effects for the bells, for the different things might be interesting. How many different? Let's start here. How many different shapes do I have? So if we look at slots, it definitely has a little minty smell to it, but it's got menthol and a bunch of other stuff in it. So if we look at reels, is that what I want? There. What are the different shapes? I have cherries, oranges, grapes, bells, lemons, and diamonds. Yeah, there's a peppermint tea tree shampoo that I sometimes used to get when I would get my hair cut. They would wash my hair with it, and that stuff would make my scalp sing. Right? It would just, like, especially in the wintertime, you just everything would just stand on end. It looks like I have 6. I wonder if I could. Man, there really needs to be a universal free sound effects library. I know Alexa has one. I wonder if there's sound. I don't know if they just have like boring tones though. I like what you're saying, Gold Zulu. I'm trying not to do that. These might work. Now, see, what I really want is like the same tone, the same everything, just at a slightly different note. That is not what I want. What if we look for... Boy, if I could type today, I'd be dangerous. What if I don't want a whole loop? I just want like... There we go. Too long. Too long, too long, too long. Oh. That's it. That's the sound I want. Good morning, Artrin. So we're going to search Magic Mallet and see if we can find all those. Magic Mallet. That would sound pretty cool, I think. And then we need to find some that are in the right key. They don't really have these in the right order. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we'll spend a little money today. And yeah, I can play the piano. C, B flat, A. What did B sound like? What if I go C? No, see, it's got to be B flat. A, G, a bit of a girly voice. Thank you for that. I wonder if I should just buy them all. What else would I use these for other than the slot machine? I can sing. There are videos of me singing online somewhere. In fact, I'll even give you one if you guys want to see a. Because it's not me soloing, so I'm okay with that. I was in a men's chorus in college. So there was about 150 of us. See if I can find my video. Yeah. Like this is on my YouTube, so you would have been able to find it. But there's about 150 of us. And I'm not going to play this whole thing on here. This is a funny song we used to do, so I'll post the link in the chat. But if you're looking for me, I am the person front row, far left. So if you want to watch this on your own time, you can. I do some funny things during this song. It's a silly song about Christopher Columbus crossing the ocean. And anyway, that is this is the group of us, and it's a song called "Please, Mr. Columbus." So anyway, it's done in like the barbershop style. So if you haven't seen barbershop before, this is something I would recommend you check out anyway. But this was kind of like our signature song. We did this at the end of every concert, and it's funny. We have gloves and props and all sorts of stuff. But that was 2008. This was like an alumni concert, because this is 10 years after I graduated. So, but anyway, if you're looking for me, I am the person on the far left of the video in the front row. And I'll let you guys have fun with that. So, okay. Let's talk about sounds. C, B flat, A, G, see, the D's at the bottom. I kind of want to start with D. But we'll go C, B flat, A, G, F. C, B flat, A, G, F, E. Okay. Let's go get those. I like when you remember me. That's nice. Great, great, great. Okay, I guess we'll do that off camera. You guys can watch that video while I pay for some things here. jumping back into when I use sound effects, that's audio tag, and the audio tag requires 48 kbps. Okay. Downloading a zip file. I guess I can bring you back to where we're at. I'm downloading the zip file of the audio files that I got. So many things open. I'm usually really good about like minimizing all this stuff before I get on stream, but I did not today. Okay, so downloads, we have this folder that has our WAV files. So now I need to get these up into S3 so I can use them. And actually, are there other requirements that I need to be aware of? Has to be MP3 file. All right. So let's do Audacity. We'll have to do a little work. All right, so we start with that, and then we come into our downloads file. Let's open all these in Audacity. I don't think I need them all open at the same as the same file. Oh, this is just Magic Melody. Okay. So all we want to do is export this as MP3. We want 48 constant, but I need to change this. The 22, 24, or 16 are my options. It is. Alright, now we'll do file export. We'll have to do this for each one of the MP3 files, so we'll just call this Note A. Save. Wait, what? So I'm very concerned that I opened multiple files. Let's start over. No. Let's just choose Magic Melody. Open with Audacity. What are we doing? Open. Okay, yeah, see, I was right. Okay, so file export is MP3. I didn't change the rate again. So this needs to be 22050. We need to do file export as MP3. We're going to call this Note A. And that's going to be in this folder. Now we can do it right in downloads, I guess. Downloads. Save. Fine. And so now in my downloads folder, we should have Note A. Sweet, okay. So let's close this. Bring in the next one. Change the bitrate. File export. This is thrilling. what you guys are watching here. So we're going to call this note B flat. And we're going to do C. And then we have note E. Man, this resolution is so small. Export note G. Okay. So now that we have those, let's go do some uploading. Keep Sound Rangers open. We may need that. S3. You know what? I didn't even check. Is my bot running? Yeah. Looks like the casino stayed on all night. That's good. So we are here. We're adding some sound effects to our skills. So the first thing that I'm doing is going to S3, and we're going to go to my Alexa Chatsino sound effects, and I guess we're just going to add them here. It's more forgiving on file format. Well, I've already gone through the work, Old Zulu, but that's good to know. I may shift over to APL at some point, but I just want to. I want to get it working for now. I want to publish, and then there's so many things I still want to do with this skill. Let's do upload. Why do I hear myself? Is it playing? No. Why it says I'm offline? You guys can all see me, right? Not making this up in my head. I am actually streaming. Okay. Let's go to downloads. Where are my files? Gosh, I can't even read that. A, B flat, C, E, F, and G. Next, give them public access. Next, upload. Yeah, that's Gold Zulu. That's something I'm going to have to work on. The overlaying of audio. That's something I really want to do, just haven't done yet. Okay. So, let's think about the logic for this now. So we have in. This is actually on the interface. This has nothing to do with the code for the skill, although it kind of does. Because slots, I thought I had something that identified, maybe it's position? No. I don't have a place where I like identify cherry and orange and whatever and their properties. I guess I don't do that. So, of the places I'm going to do this, this is probably the only one that has audio. Everything else is kind of chatbot based, so I think I'll just do this right in the Alexa side rather than passing this data from the Chatsino side. But what we want to do is on the start slots intent, you got I think we should get rid of the sound effect we had. I don't love that. It does tell you whether you won or lost, but I also tell you that with words, so let's just get rid of these for now. I'll save the code so that I have it if I need it, but TeamView asked the question, what's your host for all the Chatsino data for the balance and stuff? Mr. Smoofy has answered the question. I use a service called Airtable, which is pretty much free for what I'm doing. We'll see how that scales, but yeah, I'm using Airtable to do that. Airtable.com, it's pretty easy. Okay. So my next step is to somehow come up with a way to compile so right here I say result.result. So I should be able to say helper.getSlotAudio. We should be able to do something like that, right? So let's look at getSlotSpeech. And then we'll just do the same thing but for audio. This is going to be getSlotAudio. If the spin result is diamond, and I think this is where we're going to have to case it out. So we're going to do a switch. On spin result I. And then we'll have, again, because why not use emojis in your code? We'll start with diamond. That'll be our C. That'll be our nice pure C note. And what we'll do is we'll say speech plus equals, this is where I need my audio tag. Let's just go get one. Where did it go? Somewhere in here I have the sample, right? Yeah, audio source, like so. Okay. So we come over here to this and we say, I want my speech to have this thing. And we're gonna use the appropriate quotation marks. And I don't want this URL. What I want is my S3 bucket URL. So we'll call C the diamond, or diamond the C, I guess. No, let's just go over here. I can see it this way. Copy link address, and we will put that link address here. TeamView select, another good question. How do I add sound effects? I'm doing it right here. Instead of just passing back speech, I can pass back these tags that look like HTML, and I can say audio source equals, and then I can point to an MP3. If you want more specific information on this, you want this page. This is how you add sound effects. There's an entire free Alexa audio library that you can find as well, but this is allowing me to use the letter C when it's a diamond. So we'll do that, and then a break, and then we need to come up with the other ones. So this one will be orange speech plus equals And we're going to do the same thing for each one of these. So just take this. Make sure I get these in the right order. So I need position to be open for slots. So the highest thing is diamonds. Lemons is second. Bells is third. So lemons should get the B flat. So let's take a lemon. The next one in my order is bells. It feels like I should use a bell sound, but I think this will sound pretty cool with the piano notes. I think that'll actually sound pretty cool. So position, the next one is grapes from high to low. I hope I bought enough sound effects. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's right. So these will be B flat, A, G, and then our next one after grapes is oranges. And then cherries. I'll just get those two over here so I have them. So oranges go here, and cherries go here. G, F, E. So what this should do is create 3 tones, basically, based on the spin result. And it should be the spin result, not the outcome, right? Like if you look at my positions here, this has like cherry blank blank or cherry cherry blank. What I'm going to do is play the notes of the actual thing you got. So if you got bell, lemon, bell, it's going to be bell, lemon, bell, and we'll play those sounds in that order. So I don't need this. And then we just return speech. So in here, we should just be able to say speak output, and right here we're going to say helper.get slot sound. I don't remember what I called it, and I didn't register it. So we called it get slot audio. Get slot audio. That will help a lot. That will now work. Okay, so now this becomes get slot audio, and we're calling this result.result. Actually, let's make this easier. We can just take this piece out and do it right here. Speak output actually I did want to do that. Like so. Alright, so now I'm getting that slot audio. Let's give that a run. This might be pretty cool. So bet 5 on slots. Let's see what it sounds like.
You got cherries, diamond orange. You won 15 coins. What do you want to play next?
Cherry, that sounded pretty cool. What do you guys think? She said dot, which I don't love. Let's go figure out why that is. I guess I don't need that because it's not. Let's try that again.
You got bell, lemon, grapes. That is not a winning spin. You lost 5 coins. What do you want to play next?
I think that's pretty cool because it's going to be different every time.
You got bell. You got bell.
Hola, Tris. How are you? That is quite a username that I'm not going to try to pronounce, but thanks for being here.
You got cherries, bell, orange. You won 15 coins. What do you want to play next?
Gold Zulu, it seems like Tris might be a spammer, if I had to guess. That's what that seems like to me.
You got orange, cherries, bell. That is not a winning spin. You lost 5 coins. What do you want to play next?
So Artron, I'm with you. I think the delay between the sounds is too great right now. Oh!
You got orange, orange, orange. You won 55
That's exciting
coins.
when you hear the sounds.
What do you want to play next?
Oh, I like that. Okay, that was pretty cool. So I think the thing that I need to do is to edit up those files. So we'll have to come back to Audacity, but you can see how there's all of this noise at the beginning and then all of this silence at the end. I wonder if I could just trim these up like halfway, right? This is a 1 second track, and I feel like it could probably be a half a second track. Oh, with each matching sound, that was pretty cool to get orange, orange, orange. That's a delightful feeling. I really like that. This is turning out to be a cooler idea than I thought. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is edit up our files. So we'll just do this and delete it. Let's see how this sounds. Why aren't you playing? MacBook Pro speakers is where I want you to play it. Why am I not hearing it? There we go. Just hadn't gone back to the beginning. I feel like is that enough? See how it's kind of cut off at the end? I don't think I like that so far. So I wonder if I could take this and I could fade it out. I have to remember how to do that. Effect, fade out. Now what does it sound like? Let's start that fade out sooner. So all I really want is that like hard noise, a bing, bing, bing. That's what I'm really going for. So I think that's probably pretty good. And then we could trim it down to half a second each. Let's go the other way. See what it sounds like. Yeah, that sounds better. Okay, so let's export this one again. We'll have to redo each of these files, but I think that's okay. This one is G. Save and replace. And then we'll go to F. And we're going to take it from 20. And we'll fade it out twice. So then we can take the half a second away and still get a good sound. I like audio editing. I gotta be honest, it's pretty fun. No, 22050, and we want to take from 20 out, and we want to do effect. I wish there was a keystroke for this. Fade out, and then chop it at 50, and it should sound good. Okay, let's export that one. Halfway done. That one was E. I hope these sound good together. I'm sure there's a magic medium between what I've just created and what we had that's probably better. The highest saturated RGB strip you've ever seen. Thank you, Krasner. I'm getting serious over here. We've got black lights running over there on the edge. We've got lights here. We've got lights there. We got all sorts of stuff. And this is only the beginning. I've got bigger plans. This sign that's behind me, this very manual sign that I haven't changed in a few weeks, I have plans to make that a digital screen. I like the practical effects. But welcome, Krasner. If you don't know, there's actually a casino running here in the chat room as well. And it would be super cool if you'd like to try it. You earn a coin every time you post a message in chat. So I'm glad you're here, man. Thank you for... all you have to do is do something like Mr. Smoofy just did there. You don't have 5,000 coins, but you can check your balance by saying !balance, and you can bet anything up to however many coins you have. No, they should, though. What's in my OPSEC? That would be pretty cool. No, I don't have them hooked up to anything right now, other than being able to check and turn them on and get them animating. I have a Alexa routine for that, but no, I don't have any effects that react to the...
I'm not sure about that.
I don't have any things that react directly to the stream. And so, Krasner, just so you know, there is poker, there is slots, and there is roulette. And I'll let you kind of explore those. The gang here in the chat can certainly guide you as well if you're looking for ways to play. You can also type !leaderboard. Craps is technically here, but it's not fully functional. But Craps is my game, Krasner. I'm with you. Craps does technically work, but there are some rough edges to it. So I don't recommend getting into Craps right away. But roulette, video poker, and slots do work. Yeah, and so actually what we're building here on the stream, Krasner, is... oh, look at you with the big win right out of the gate. Or somebody gave you money. I was like, man, you already won. So I'm building an Alexa skill that does all of the same stuff. And so we just finished yesterday getting to a point where slots, roulette, and video poker all work with voice, and we're adding some sound effects right now to make it a little more immersive on those devices. But ultimately, this logic that I've built here will allow us to do the same thing in the chat that's here on Twitch, the chat that's on my Discord, which if you enjoy hanging out and like these people, we've got a good crew of folks that show up here pretty regularly. There's a Discord where we hang out and talk most of the day. And I also want to put it on Slack. So lots more to come. But I've got to get the casino engine basically running really well before we can do that. So let's take a look at my downloads folder. I have updated. Krasner, thank you for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. Oh, we're going to get into some water too. All right, good. I need some water. Thank you for the hydrate. The sub does not give you any advantages. One of the things, what's in my OPSEC? Do I know you, by the way? This feels like it might be somebody I know. One of the things that I have planned for is that a lot of people have asked me, hey, can you run the casino on my channel? Whoever is asking the question, right? And so the way this is going to work ultimately, once we get this thing rebuilt for Twitch, is that if you are a subscriber of mine, it will automatically run on your channel. So you can tell your guests and your chat people to play in the casino as well. And the cool thing is that your balance follows you. So it's only using your username as your identifier. And so it doesn't matter whose channel you're on, you still have the same balance. And all the same games and all of that stuff is there. But no, subscriptions don't give you a benefit, but it would give you the opportunity to have that bot running on your channel too. That's how I'm going to basically try to get people to, I don't know if it's pay for, but like, I just hydrated, TeamView, come on. I can't drink the whole bottle right now. Thank you though. Okay, so I have 3 more audio files I need to get through, and then we're going to replace those on the server and see how they sound. So that's E. The next one is C. Let's change this to 2250. We need to go at 20 seconds. We need to do 2 fade outs. Effect, fade out, effect, fade out. Then we chop it at 50, 50-ish. And then we export it. And thank you, Krasner. Yeah, I don't know if anybody will actually pay for it, but like I have a few subscribers now, and while I'll probably have to change this policy at some point, right now, if you are a subscriber to my channel, and it's mentioned in the GUI below my video, I actually, the audio stuff is not currently running. I apologize. What's in my OPSEC? Right now, all of the money that is gained by my channel is being donated to a charity called the STIR Scholarship, which is for young women entering college in technology fields like engineering and computer science. And so this is a scholarship that I actually helped start with a few friends of mine, and it's a really important mission. And so I thought it was kind of a cool thing to do with my channel, is that any money we've made, we will ultimately donate to that charity. So if I'm selling a product, though, I probably will have to change that policy a little bit, I think. But that's where we're at for now. So don't feel like if you're subscribing or giving bits or whatever that you're paying me, because you're not. You're donating to a really noble charity. Okay, 20. Effect. Fade out. I really, really need to fix my resolution here. This is really bugging me. Okay. Delete that, and then we can change this to 22050. File, export. We're almost there, and then you guys can hear the new awesome audio. This is B flat, so let's make sure we save it as the right file. Save. Replace. Okay. And then the last one, our wonderful A. So again, 20 seconds. Fade out twice. Wish I could script this stuff. Fade out. And then at 50 seconds, delete. Set our bitrate to something Alexa likes, and file export as MP3. Okay, so this one goes as Note A. We save that, and then we jump, oh, I got it, one more, okay, and then we're done. Okay, so now we can come over to S3 again, and we're going to upload some files. And the files that we're going to upload are the ones that we just did. So Note A through Note G. Open. Next, we want the permissions to be public so that Alexa can get to them. Upload. And we are done. So now let's see how the slots sound. Bet 5.
You got
Oh, yeah.
grapes, cherries, diamond. That is not a winning spin. You lost 5 coins. What do you want to play next? You got cherries, bell, orange. You won 15 coins. What do you want to play next? You got grapes, cherries, grapes. That is not a winning spin. You lost 5. You got grapes, cherries, orange. That is not a winning spin. You lost 5 coins.
I feel like I
What do you
still
want
need
to
a...
play next?
I need a winning noise. So when you don't win, I think this sounds fine, right? Bing, bing, bong. That is not a winning spin. You lost 5 coins. What do you want to play next? But when you win, there should be a bell or an alarm. I wonder if there's a good sound effect for this. Sound of Skills Sound Library. Come on. Win. Not swing. Not winch. Not wind. Alright, let's go to Sound Rangers. Let's see what they got. Slot machine win jackpot. I don't know if I need jackpot. That's pretty cool. It's kind of long, but it's pretty cool. No. These are terrible. That's going to be something. I'm going to add that. That's going to be my video poker sound. None of that. That's too much. You know what? I have purchased stuff on here before. Let's see. Is there a way to see my account? I thought I was already logged in here. Download sounds. Let's go back a bit. Let's see. This is pleasant interface. I don't think that's what I want. Dice roll on game board. I don't want that. I must have liked these once. Team View, that's fine. If you want to swing on by, go for it. If you want to mail me something, go for it. Not too worried about my address. Downloads. What do you sound like? Okay. It's kind of long. Okay, that's pretty good. But I wonder if there's like a piano soundy thing I could do. It's not that. All right, let's go back. Piano. Piano notes. No, none of that. There wasn't like a magic mallet scale or something, was there? Magic mallet. And I wish there was a scale. I don't want any of that. All right, I think for now we'll just live with maybe this. So, bing, bing, bing. That should be your winning sound. Yeah, let's do that. So, change this. Well, let's do the same thing here. We really want to limit the amount of time we're spending on sound effects. Fade out, and we'll go down to like 90. I don't need all that silence. File, export, and this is going to be downloads. This will be slot machine win. Okay, one more file to upload. Slot machine win. Next, give it all the freedom. Copy the link, copy link address. And back into the code, we're going to say if it was a winner, then we'll also add this thing, which is audio source equals like that. Okay, so that should give us that winning sound too. So let's try that. We're gonna have to spin the slot machine until we win though.
You got grapes. You got diamond, cherries,
Ooh,
cherries.
that should have been
That
something.
is not a winning spin. You lost 5 coin. You got orange, bell. You got Grape.
Come on, give me a win.
You got grapes. There was a problem with the requested
Oh.
skills response.
So that must have been a win. But what did I pass back that was not good? Note E. Let's see. I take that and I go to voice and tone. It was incompatible. Oh. Why is that there? Is that just escaping things for me? Cool, TeamView. Thank you. The input was incompatible. What am I doing wrong here? I mean, it's got to be this new audio tag I just added. Everything else was working fine. Let's take this win. Is it the audio file itself, do you think?
You got cherries, cherries, diamond. You won 25 coins. What do you want to play next?
Oh, I wonder... Yeah, that's probably what I did. I didn't change this. Doesn't like my file. File, export. We're calling this slot machine win. Save, replace, S3 bucket, upload, add, slot machine win, open, next, next, next. Good morning, W. Giorgio. How are you today? We're making the slot machine sound way cooler. Let's go. Alexa Simulator. We killed the skill, didn't we? Let's just start over. Quit. Open the Chatsino.
Welcome to the Chatsino. What would you like to do?
All right, W. Giorgio, check this out.
You got lemon, bell, lemon. That is not a winning spin. You lost 5 coins.
So now you can hear
What
the
do you want
individual
to play
audio
next?
sound. Like there's an individual sound for each of the shapes that show up on the slot machine. So it sounds different each time, and when you hear 3 matching sounds, it sounds awesome.
You got diamond, cherries.
We're testing right now as a winning condition, so I need to hear that.
You got bell. You got orange, cherry.
Come on, slot machine.
You got... There was a problem with the requested skills response.
So I'm pretty sure I got my audio. Oh, I never finished. I basically have a different like mallet note for each one. The problem is my audio file, and I think it was just that I hadn't finished exporting it. So let's try uploading it to S3 one more time. I was getting ahead of myself. So this is the file I want, is Slot Machine Win. Okay. One more time. So let's instead of just testing, now we have a winning condition. Let's just take this. This should work.
You got cherries, orange.
That sounds awesome.
5 coins. What do you want to play next?
Did you guys hear that? What do you think? This is what a winning condition sounds like.
You got cherries, orange. You won 25 coins. What do you want to play next?
Boy, I feel like it's time for some speech cons. I need Alexa to be excited for you. What about like a wahoo, wahoo, or like this?
Wahoo!
She could also have like a
Wah wah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to add some personality to this. So, how do I want to do this? Well, let's just put those in there for now. So, wahoo and wah wah will be our two that we use. If you guys haven't played with speech cons, they're so much fun. So I'm going to take this, and we're going to put that in our code. So now she's going to say the ba-da-da-dum, and then right here we can just do this and say wahoo. And if she loses, you got. We'll start with wah wah. So that becomes wah wah, like that. All right. Let's see. I don't want to overdo this, but that seems like it's necessary for her to be a little excited for you. So let's get back to the simulator. Bet 5 on slots. Oh, I have to open the casino again.
Welcome to... Wawa, you got orange. Bell, orange. That is not a winning spin. You lost 5 coins.
Wasn't that...
What do you want to play next?
Okay. Do I have to put the exclamation in there? I think they may have changed how that works.
Wah wah.
There we go.
You got orange, diamond, orange. That is not a winning spin. Wah wah. You got diamond.
We'll have to mix it up, right? We'll have to put some randomization in there. You don't want to hear wah wah every time.
Wah wah. You got orange. Wahoo! You got cherries, diamond, orange. You won 15 coins. What do you want to play next?
Well, what do you guys think about that? I think that's pretty cool. I think the next step, and this is something that I haven't done yet at all for this skill, is to start thinking about randomizing speech. I know you guys have seen me do that a ton in some other skills, but we're getting to the point where we're going to have to start thinking about that stuff too. Yeah. So, if we look at video poker, I think where I ended up going... Where did I end up going with this? I think we'll have a table in here called speech. Let's go look at another table just to see how I did this. What was the project I was working on recently where I did this? Was it Dev Tips? So inside my data, I had a speech table, and then I just added locales to that table, told it what kind of speech it was, and then what should actually be said. So, is there like a congratulations? I don't think I had that in this. Okay, so locale, speech type, voice response. I think that's all we've got in this table. Yeah. Locale, speech type, and voice. So I need speech type and voice response is really what I'm focused on for now. Okay. So we come in here and we go to this. We can call this record ID. Actually, is that? Yeah. Record ID. Formula. Record ID. Great. This needs to be speech type. So short text and save. And then, what did I call that? Voice response. That makes sense. Okay. So, back in here, we'll have a voice response. This could be a longer text, I guess. And then I don't think I need this for now. So, what we can do is have a speech type that is congratulations. Is that what I want to do? Congratulations. We'll just call it yay. And the first one that we're going to use is going to be this one we just did, which is this. What's cool about this is we can just save this string right here in the database like this. And then when I say give me a yay, sometimes it'll pull a speech con, sometimes it might just pull speech that is something that we want to say, but when it's a speech con, it'll automatically get applied and I don't have to worry about like running it through a formatter or anything like that later. So yay is a good one, but if we go back to probably not this, I have the speech cons table. This is all the speech cons, but I don't think I have them classified the way I want. So let's go back. I think I have, if we go to like, back a ways, TKO trivia speech, answer correct, speech con correct. That's what I want. So these are all the speech cons that I recognized. And it's weird that I don't have Wahoo in here. But these are all the ones that I thought would be appropriate for like that kind of thing. So I'm going to take those down to my new skill. And in speech, we're going to have to do all of those with the thing with the thing. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we'll just have to jump into these and add all the stuff. I don't know why I didn't think to save them this way the first time, but I'm still doing all this physical therapy on my back, and that's why I was in a rush this morning, running a little late. Tuesdays and Thursdays are tough because I'm at PT until 8:30, and then I got to come home and shower before I get on here at 9. So I'm always running a little late on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it seems, because I would rather not look super gross when I get on here. But anyway, it's going well, but man, the guy really kicked my butt today, and I am tired. Like I'm just I'm at a standing desk right here, and my legs are just tired. I did like 2 minutes on this balance board thing where you're trying to not let it fall to either side, and like my knees were trembling, and it was hard. But I'm also on my wife and I are on a new diet. Well, she's more on the diet than I am, but I'm trying my best. And she's eliminating, I think I mentioned this yesterday, she's eliminating flour and sugar entirely from her diet, which is supposed to be a really good way to not only lose weight, but keep it off. And then, of course, you can just have it whenever you want. Yes, Gold Zulu, I really enjoy my standing desk. I can't use it all day, but that's why I have this stool that's here behind me. But I really like having a standing desk. I think it keeps me energized, and again, I use it a lot for this presentation, this scene here. So I like being able to stand and do all this stuff. I feel like a lot of people that stream in a chair, I don't know, this looks better to me when I'm standing here and I can wave my hands and do all this stuff. That's how I present. And I don't know, I just don't like sitting in a chair and presenting. I even find myself coming over to this machine for conference calls and stuff. Even though I have to stand up, it feels like, I don't know, like I'm paying more attention maybe. I don't know if I actually am paying more attention, but it feels like I am. Anyway, they're probably not for everybody, but it's working for me. And like I said, I do also have a desk in this room where I sit and do a lot of my work. So I don't think I could stand here for 8 hours a day. I do have a little floor mat that's meant to prevent fatigue. So I do use that. And then, of course, I have a stool if I need to be able to sit down. Yeah, you can't use it all day. I agree. And this is a motorized one. I don't know if I've shown you guys this. Let's see what number we're at right now. We're at 40.5, but this is a motorized desk, so like no hands. Well, one hand. I have to just push the button. But you can see I can lower it, and I can raise it. You can probably hear that a little bit. But everything, the entire studio is mounted on this desk, so that's too high. There we go. And we're back to where we should be. So, yeah, like I said, I really like this desk. It's got plenty of holes to be able to run wires through it. I mounted an IKEA like wire organizer tray underneath it. But yeah, I dig it. I think it's pretty cool. I also have a headphone hook. So like right here underneath it, I have headphones just hanging like right underneath the desk, but they're all plugged in. I haven't gone to Bluetooth only because I tend to get on this thing so often it's impromptu for a conference call or whatever. I don't want to have a chance where my Bluetooth headphones are not charged. No, my standing desk is not IKEA. In fact, I have to remember what my standing desk is here. I'll get you a link here in just a second. Is there a name on it? I just can't remember where I bought it from. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, there's a brand name right on it. It is autonomous.ai. So this is the desk that I'm standing at right now. It's the white one, not the L shape, just The Smart Desk 2, I think, is the one that I got, and it has the motor. I don't know which one of these I have or what the difference is. I think it's this one. That looks exactly like what I have, but you can see how it's got motorized legs, and it works really nice. And you can even have presets, so you can just have it go up and down or do whatever. Yeah, so Artrin, they do sell just the motorized kit if you have your own deck. If you have your own tabletop, like from IKEA, you can order just the motorized kit part of this. And I don't remember where that is. See more. I think somewhere in here they sell just the motorized piece without the deck. Yeah, this here. So it's $319 on sale right now, and this is all the stuff you need to make it a desk, except for the deck, which is what you got at IKEA. So I really like this. It's really well made. It's solid steel. The motor is substantial. The controls are really easy and obvious. And then, like I said, I added a little IKEA wire management rack underneath, so I can keep all the stuff that's plugged in kind of tucked up under, and a little headphone thing that's just stuck on with some 3M strips. So yeah, that's about all I've done. Oh, we were working on a database. Sorry, I got distracted. So this is done. I have my yays. So let's take this all the way down. And then I probably don't have in my code yet anything like get random speech or any of that stuff yet. So we have, let's close the Chatsino folder and look at what we really got here. We have data. Get random speech is already here. Jeff, you're so smart. Florin is raiding with 35 people. Oh my gosh. Love a good raid. Florin Pop, thank you for the raid. Welcome everyone. Gold Zulu, Artrin, Kevin Evans, those of you that are here, let them see how the casino works. If anybody's interested in participating in our free casino, we have a chatbot casino that's going on. Florin, what do I have back here? I have a few things. No big deal. Just a couple of Funko Pop figurines. There's many, many more in this room, but that just happens to be the ones that are on screen. Welcome everybody that's joining us right now. I'm so glad that you're here. We're building a casino that runs on Alexa, so you can talk to it and play slots and video poker and roulette. But I started with a chatbot that runs right here in the chat, and so if you want to play, you can see some of the people are playing right now. You earn a coin for every message you post in chat. So every time you've said hi or hello or raid or whatever, you've gotten yourself a coin. Wow, we got a few followers out of this. Thank you, Kankamuso. That's really nice for you guys to be here and drop a follow. But I'm glad you guys are all here. If you want to check your balance, you can type things like !balance. If you want to play poker, just type !poker and then space and then the number 5, and you'll bet 5 on poker. Lots and lots of stuff going on. You can see that all going on here in the chat. And you're welcome to play and win some money and whatever. It's all fake, right? You don't lose anything, but you don't win anything. It's all bragging rights at this point. You can see the leaderboard someone posted there. There's some people that have done some fantastic winning. W. Giorgio has swung from 18 million to 0 and back up to 18 million. It's quite remarkable. So feel free to play along. Join us. Give us a follow. We're here every morning from 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. And we'd really love to have you join us. So I'm in the process right now of, I'll give you a little example. We're working on this Alexa skill, and if I say something like bet 5 on poker, we get something like this.
You were dealt Jack of diamonds, 10 of spades, 6 of diamonds, 5 of diamonds, and 3 of spades. Which cards do you want to hold?
Ooh, I have 4 diamonds. I'm going to say hold the diamonds.
You are currently holding the Jack of diamonds, 6 of diamonds, and 5 of diamonds. You are about to drop the 10 of spades, and 3 of spades. You can say deal to finish this hand, or you can continue holding cards. What would you like to do?
Let's deal. Let's see if we can get a flush out of this.
You won 5 coins with a pair.
Ronan Bites, that's a great question. Here, let's mute that.
Your final hand.
Yes, you can have her repeat all you want. You can say things like, can you say that again, or repeat that, or whatever. Also, I'm building this so that it runs on Alexa devices that have screens on them. So it'll actually show you your cards, and you can even tap on them like a video poker machine and select the ones that you want to hold or not hold. But that's not built yet. So being able to play it this way and have her tell you what it is, at any point, anywhere in this experience, you can always say, can you repeat that or say that again? And it'll tell you whatever it said again, so that you can always check back in and remind yourself. But yeah, that's poker. We're working on sound effects. That's one of the things that I was doing with slots, is this.
Wahoo! You got orange, orange, orange.
Wow, I got orange, orange,
you won
orange.
55 coins. What do you want to play next?
Let's try that again. So you can see that's what I'm seeing here in the chat, but when you're talking with voice, you don't have that luxury of seeing things all the time, and so I want to be able to give you some audio clues. So you'll notice there's a tone that's played for each one of them.
Wahoo! You got cherries, bell, orange. You won 15 coins. What do you want to play next?
So you can see that's an example of poker, and then finally I have roulette, and so roulette works like this.
You wagered 10 coins on red. What would you like to do next?
Let's bet.
You can place another bet, or you can say spin the wheel
on
when you're
4.
ready.
I want to really get after this.
You wagered 100 coins on 4. What would you like to do next?
And then as soon as I'm
place
ready,
another bet, or you can say spin the wheel when you're ready.
spin the wheel. Let's do it. This is too long.
The wheel landed on 32. You bet 10 on red and won 10 coins. You bet 100 on 4 and lost. You lost a total of 90 coins, which brings your total to 1,383. I've returned all of your coins from the table. What would you like to do now?
So there's an example of roulette. So those are the 3 games that we've built so far. We also will have craps, we'll also have blackjack, but I haven't built the logic for those yet. Major Lift, it's good to see you in the casino. If you don't specify an amount, it'll bet half of your amount. So you can just say exclamation point slots, and it'll just bet half of your money. Ellen Akout, thank you for the... Is that right? Ellen Akout. I'm going to say Ellen Akout. Is that pronouncing that right? Thank you for the follow. It's good to have everybody here today. This is nice to have a big crowd. So we are slowly making our way, and the thing that we wanted to do, you notice that she says when we play slots, we get those nice tones. Maybe. Oh, we won.
Wahoo! You got cherries, cherries, orange. You won 25 coins. What do you want to play next?
So I got cherries, cherries, orange, which you saw at the beginning that she said, wahoo! We want that to change every single time. And so that's the thing that I'm working on right now is building some data that allows us to easily grab the stuff that we want and do something with it. And so in here I have this really nice function called getRandomSpeech, and I probably should do locales, even though I should do that. I should be responsible. So let's add another field here that we'll call locale, if I could type. And for now, we'll just say ENUS. I think that's all I really need to do. We'll worry about like a much richer version of that later, but for now, that should do it. ENUS is there, and I just want to check my code to make sure that that's actually what it's looking at. So locale, find this in locale. Yeah, that's perfect. It's not, oh, disabled is something else I should also add. Why didn't I do that before? Is insert left, so we'll have another field called is disabled. This is something that I really like to add to most of my data because it allows me to easily pull things out of rotation if they're not working or if I'm having an issue or whatever. And so this is disabled. This is something that if I don't want her to be able to say BAM anymore, I can come in and just check this box and instantly it's no longer used by the skill. So very, very kind of cool functionality that I've added here. So we have table. That's the name of the table that I want to look in. I don't think this is actually going to do what I want it to do, though. Oh, no, it does pull the voice response, but the table is always going to be speech. The table's always going to be speech. What I need is something that says comma. Let's make sure I'm not missing any questions here. I need to say if, what do we call that? If speech type percent 3D, and this is going to be speech type like that. So that's my Airtable key. I think this all needs to be, I need to drag keys into this. Or do I have any of this yet? I don't have like a .env file or anything. How am I even, I guess because I haven't used this yet. And the keys I have are only in the Chatsino. I don't have a keys file. Alejo Taliento, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Glad you're here. We got a nice group of people here today. Lots of people playing roulette and slots. This is great. I have these keys. I don't really want to open that file. Did I get it right, Alejo? Alejo Taliento? Is that correct? Or are you saying that I just made my best effort at it? Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so everybody's hooking Krasner up with coins. I feel like this isn't the file that I really want to use. I feel like I'm getting myself into some trouble here. Okay, I got to go off screen just for a second because we got to do some things with secure files. So I'm going to take this thing and we're going to make a copy of it. Let me make sure that I'm also, I know you guys can't see this, I'm just working with a file that has like secure data in it. I'm just trying to make sure that that doesn't end up on GitHub or anything like that. Okay, so almost back to where I can look at this again. So it's base data is the one that I'm going to want. So we can close that file. And now we can come back to seeing what I'm doing, and we're going to have one new file we bring in here. Const keys equals require, we're in get random speech right now, which is in data, so we're going to go .. keys, and then this becomes keys .airtable base data, and this becomes keys .airtable API key, keys. Sure I got that right. Keys.airtable API key, cool. And then speech type should equal speech type, so we need to bring in the appropriate things here. So I don't care about table, I care about speech type and locale. Man, this casino is rolling right now. You guys are churning on it. I love it. Kankamuso, you can only bet as many as you have. You can always check your balance with exclamation point balance. But yeah, you can't bet more than you have, and you earn one every time you say something. So every time you post a message in chat, you will receive 1 coin just for having posted a message. So that's another way to get some coins if you need to talk it out. Okay, this feels done. It's not going to work because that's how things go, but it feels like it should work. So if I look at slots, we want to got to break this down a little bit. All right, this is going to go here, this is going to go here, and then in here we're going to say const yay equals data dot get random and in here we're going to say speech type, and this is going to be yay, and locale is going to be ENUS. We need to do an await on this. Await that thing. And then yay is going to become where I put my speech con. So instead of this thing, we're just going, well, not like that. We'll do it like this. Okay. So we have our yay now. So let's see if that works. Probably going to get an error because that's how code writing goes.
Wah wah. You got lemon, bell, bell. That is not a winning spin.
Oh, we need a winning condition to test that. Should probably do it for the other one too.
Wah wah. Jeff, there was an error. What should we do now?
That's more what I was expecting. Okay. So what is our error? Data is not defined. Did I just call data without... Oh, Jeff. Const data equals require data. Okay. Well, let's do the other one too, just because we're here. Let's we have these yays. If we go back and look at our other collection of data here, which was in TKO Trivia, we have the speech table, we have SpeechCon wrong, and we have all these. So we'll take those, and we'll come back to our table, and speech, and then we'll just drop these here. No, let's do... See if I can make this easier on myself. Archon's not having a good day. Goodness, that's small. That's too big. Okay, so we're going to take our list of things, paste it here, and then we're going to go over to this, and we're going to take this piece, and we're going to put it here for all of them. And then we're going to take this piece for all of them. And then we're going to say this equals this and this and this and that is how you use Excel to concatenate strings and make your life easier. Copy. Okay. So down here now, I should be able to add more of these. I already hate that this is called yay. We're going to call it... No, we're going to call it yay and darn, I guess. Darn. And then this becomes ENUS for everything. Okay. So now that we've done that, now we'll be able to test both at the same time. So we have this thing here, and then we need an else case for the darns. And this, instead of this here, we're going to say darn, and then we'll go get it. So const darn equals await data get random speech darn ENUS. Oh. Okay, so we have yay, we have darn, we've inserted it into our strings. Let's see what we get.
Jeff, there was an error. What should we do now?
What is our error? I love a good error. Cannot read property length of undefined. We're talking about helper line 69? It's at the, yeah, it's lambda helper, line 69. So somehow I'm not getting any records back. All right, we can fix that. So this is another thing where I need to go off screen. Full path URL. So this is with my API key and everything embedded, but we're gonna do that. So we'll jump to my camera real quick. We're gonna run this one more time to get the error and get that URL, and then I will be able to tweak that up so it's actually doing what it should.
Jeff, there was an error.
I know.
What should we do now?
That's what we're working on, Alexa. Stop. Copy that. Let's see. I think it's just the way that I... Yep, okay. So I was thinking that might be the case. So let's go back here. The thing that I forgot to do is I'm saying I want speech type to equal darn, or whatever I pass in, but I didn't put it in quotes. That was it. That gets us data now. So we should be able to now... Let's get rid of... the full path right out. We don't need that. And now we should be able to bet 5 on slots and hear a random thing.
Boo! You got lemon, cherries, orange. That is not a winning spin. You lost 5 coins. What do you want to play next?
Holy cow, Gold Zulu, that's a big win.
Oh snap! You got cherries, bell, grapes. You won 15 coins. What do you want to play next?
This is working well, guys. So now we're pulling random speech cons out of the database.
Bingo! You got cherries, bell, cherries. You won 15 coins. What do you... Ka-ching! You got...
Can't stop winning now.
cherries, bell, grapes. You won...
Let's do this. I want to lose once.
Boo! You got bell, grapes. That is not a winning spin. You lost...
Is there something other than boo you can say? I thought I had a whole bunch in there.
Yikes! You got diamond, lemon,
There we go.
grapes. That is not a winning spin. You lost 5...
This sounds so cool.
Blast! You got grapes, lemon, cherries. That is not a winning spin. Dynamite! You got cherries, bell, orange. You won 15 coins. What do you want to play next?
Guys, this is coming together quite nicely. We are at 10:49. I normally stop at 11 o'clock, so I think I'm going to wrap up here. But we got some good sound effect work in. We did some audio editing. We got slots in a really good position sound effect wise. And I think we have some good consistent sound effects now that we can use for other games when there's a winning state, right? So that little ding, I don't know if I can replay those noises. Well, I can if I do it here. So we have this. I'll just take this piece. And so if we go to voice and tone, we can play the audio that we just got.
Dynamite! You got cherries,
So,
bell, orange. You won 15 coins. What do you want to play next?
I think that's pretty cool. I'm really digging the sound effects here for this slot machine. So we are well on our way. I think that tomorrow morning we will spend our time maybe on poker sounds, getting cards to flip over and that kind of stuff. But I think we're really on our way here. So thank you, Major Lift. I'm glad you were here. Please join us again. We're here every morning from 9 to 11 Eastern. So we'd love to have you. And obviously the casino is here most of the time as well. Sometimes it'll be down just because I have it just running on a machine locally here. But at least during the streams, it's here. We also have a Discord. You can find the details for that below the stream. So if you want to hang out with a bunch of these folks when we're not on stream, they're all there. And eventually this casino will be running there full time as well. So lots and lots of cool stuff going on. But thank you guys all for tuning in today. That's going to be it for me. And I'll see you guys all bright and early tomorrow morning.